off all this greenery. Man sounds mad, but even stars now be feeling me. Man stressed out, man, but the bud donkey that healing G. Man off my head and my soul hella cheesing. Pause, inhale that good shit we be breathing. Man feel the lung.
Yo, welcome to Drunk Facts. This is Drunk Facts episode 6, right?
Yeah.
Quickly, I want to introduce my guest to my left. Let people know who you are.
It's KJ, I'm a producer from Hackney, innit?
We got KJ. And today's episode will be about London life, as we all are here from London. And obviously, for us, it's the best city in the world. So I just want to say to the guys, first question, for you personally, what is it like living in London? I'll start with our guest, KJ.
It's like, there's a lot of positives and a lot of negatives. There's a lot of doors to open. There's a lot of opportunities for people in London, but there's a lot of obstacles, I should say, innit? Because it's like rent, things like that, and a lot of bills. Getting certain qualifications, achieving certain goals that you want to receive, innit? Obviously, there's a lot of obstacles in getting that, so it's kind of difficult, but as well, so there's a lot of opportunities as well for us as well.
Respect that. Nathan?
I agree with him. Same. A lot of opportunities, a lot of obstacles. Great city to live in if you can navigate.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is a good service operating on all London Underground lines.
But get lost in the sauce too.
Trust me.
But more or less the same still. It's like we all sort of live the same sort of lifestyle, so everybody goes for it. So always ups and downs on that. So
Mr. Radio Barney?
Yeah, as is positives and negatives. I think in comparison to other cities, a lot of Londoners are a bit more paranoid and social. No, for real.
why'd you say that?
When I went to Newcastle, it's just a different energy.
It's true.
Like guys are coming up to me, I think, oh, wrong, I'm on the garden, I think this guy's trying to bang me or something.
What are you at, Sam? Hey? You want Sam? What, the old diploma? What you want, Sam, or what? You read? You want Sam? You're fantastic.
Oh, you're right, mate.
Yeah.
They want to have a conversation.
Yeah.
But in London, it's different. When you see someone you don't know, it's like, oh, wrong, who's that? Yeah, like, you know, someone could be bleeding and people want to just be rushing on their way to work. They wouldn't stop to...
When you film it.
People are thinking World Star before ambulance.
Just off with a snap on that. Let's get lit, babe.
Yeah.
World star, bro.
For me, I think I love living in London. It's my favourite city though. Like, I've ever lived in so like, I can think of many positives. Very, like, lot of negatives, but they kind of weigh each other out. You know what I mean? Depending on how you want to live and depending on who you choose to put yourself around and whatnot. Yeah. Like London is a beautiful city, but it's got its ugliness as well. It's like it's very beautifully ugly. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like, for me, when I see like people from other cities coming in, they're excited to see London or whatnot, to go to certain places and see certain things, and we kind of take it for granted. You know what I mean? Especially like if you go into like central London, there's loads of stuff that we've probably not done to see and to feel in London and to be a Londoner. You know what I mean? So like, I think it's incredible, like the hidden beauties and whatnot, and the obvious ugliness of London too. So in saying that, I want to ask, what is your best part? What for you is the best part of London? Like, what that you've been to, like your favourite part that you like?
What's in like places?
Who you starting? Who wants to start?
I'm trying to think. It's like a best place to be in London. But it depends, bro. Like,
where do you feel? So if you was to take a family member that come abroad, yeah. Look, take it somewhere in London to show what you like about London. Where would you take it?
To a soccer rig.
When love
last you hear about the Congo man? When last you jam to a Congo drum?
Take you to a soul career.
What soul career you go to?
It used to be Scala, but
King's Cross.
Yeah, King's Cross.
You got King's Cross
in that. But there's a bag of other places as well, man. Like they always got the weekenders, the fucking all dayers, bro. You go to a soul career.
So you saying that
it's the best time, it's the best life.
So you saying that there's always something to do in London?
There's always something to do here. Yeah. I say you don't ever sleep, bro.
Yeah.
You have whatever time to do it.
It's different to every like other cities in England, like. There's always like no matter what time it is, there's always something to do in London.
Active in the night time.
You can go out at 2 o'clock. If you want to get some food, you go to Farron and get opposite. What's that American diner? Tinseltown. Yeah. You go there. It's not as good as it used to be, but I still like their milkshakes and their burgers. I proper like it.
Creams is not taking over.
Yeah. For me, it's always gonna be. It's just too much competition over.
Trust me. For me,
everybody's gonna mimic something.
I would say, for me, working my family members is around people that I'm good with. I don't care where we are. I feel at home anywhere in London personally.
Trust me.
But I think as long as the people around me have a good vibe, good energy, that's really, as long as I can get my cousin has to get home, whoever I'm with has to get home. So put them in the right energy is the most important thing. So yeah, anywhere in London, I don't mind. That's me.
Probably I'd say Central, to be honest. I don't really. I'll be honest. I don't really rate London as like stuff to do. So in terms of attraction, the nightlife's decent. But
what's the nightlife like for you? Where would you go?
Like you said, it doesn't. The city doesn't sleep. You can go anywhere.
So say you like. We all decided after this, let's go out. Where would you just suggest for us to go out to?
Probably somewhere in Shoreditch, to be honest.
Yeah.
So we trendy yet?
What's your favourite part of Shoreditch?
I don't have a favourite, but in terms of good music, I'll say Trapeze.
Yeah. I like Corner Shop.
Corner Shop.
I don't think I've ever been there.
You've never been Corner Shop?
I've never been Corner Shop. So
Corner Shop is banging. Like downstairs, you've got like hip hop and R&B. Upstairs, you've got like chart music. It's pretty much all R&B. So it's charting.
Downstairs will be attended 24/7.
Yeah. Can't be wearing his legs.
Saying it needs to be having aircon in these joints.
No fan.
Sweat box.
You have to get out. You have to come out.
We're sleep all night, bro.
How about yourself?
I agree. Yes, I agree about it because it's, as you said, like it's just there's nightlife in it. Like obviously, nightlife in London is based in Central, really, and there's not a lot of attractions as you would go out abroad and actually find abroad, like jet skiing, like zip lining,
things. On a jet ski,
See what I mean? You see what I mean?
London doesn't start looking as live anymore.
It doesn't. It really doesn't. When you travel abroad, like you experience so many different things that you can't do in London. But London is opportunities for like I think for achieving certain goals, like raising a lot of money because the currency's strong and that, and getting a lot of opportunities like formal wise, like you get me, like corporate wise.
That's why a lot of us are here. A lot of us don't want to be here.
But we have to be here.
What are you running about this canal like?
The little
boats in there.
You want a barge? You rock out in one of them. I live on a barge.
I went on one in
Yeah, we did that.
It was lit still. My thing capsized.
I went to Nick.
Oh wow. Chameleon, innit? And the canal and that. I don't know what.
Capsized.
Top over, full heads all the way in the water.
My kid didn't have hair and points for it.
That would have been mine. That's because I was there, Mike didn't see your headpiece.
The same thing happened to me in PGO as well, man. I was left under there for like good 20 seconds, bro.
I don't need the water thing.
I could swim in that.
trying to be underneath them in 20 seconds like it's that deep and that. But that's
That there, I felt like Aquaman.
So you see there unknown things down there. We've got my new fish. Next to them
My favourite part of London is just, well, if I was to take it away anyway, it would be kind of like you said, really, like Shoreditch or Old Street, because that for me is the best popping part. Like, there's other parts as well, but like it's kind of those kind of areas. It was like being a creative, like going to like poetry nights and comedy shows. It's normally around there, so I think that's what's unique about London, like compared to anywhere else in England. You can maybe get in the bigger cities like Birmingham, Manchester and whatnot, but they're not similar to London. London's everywhere. Like, it's like I said, it's the beauty and the ugliness of London. Like, if I was to go out, I'd go Camden or Shoreditch.
Why in Camden? Because the nightlife's always active. It's always active.
I've been
on a Sunday
It's easier to get into like these days.
Red zone. This guy red zone for Camden.
I like Camden.
So you don't like it, bro? Mention any part of Camden for you to go and you're not coming up.
You've had some stories in Camden, right? What previous episode?
We had a couple of stories in Camden. So
as Londoners, like obviously we live here 24/7 on a yearly basis. What do you think is the best events that go on in London? Like, obviously there's Carnival.
that's it. Carnival. It's the best event. For everything. No. Not 90s Carnival.
Carnival's the best.
No.
Carnival's lit, but bruv.
Wireless.
No. You need to go to the British fucking History Museum when it's an African thing.
Wireless.
When it's a British Museum, when it's African events, bro, I'm telling you, bro, it's lit.
So they're having a party in the museum.
For me, party's for everything. So if I say let's go to the group. I can't even look it. It might be lit. It might be better than Carnival.
Really, nigga?
There's no way to be taken out. That's that. No one's whining on it. That's whining a few times in the museum, whining on that. That's that. That's lit still. No, but that's a separate entity. No, like it's too gassy. Like you're not skanking there. There's space to do that. But let me tell you this. Now let me tell you this. The thing that why I always say this, because what people tend to forget is people coming from abroad. Brother, please don't kill me for saying this, but England has stolen everyone's shit, fam. You go to the museum and you go and look at what's actually in there, fam, you'll change your life. I was in there snapping shit, I'm like, fam, why the fuck is everything here?
People like Killmonger in Black Panther.
Just bury me in the ocean with my ancestors that jumped from the ships, because they knew death was better than bondage.
Yeah, alright man, some other things in the back, don't worry. Next episode I'll wear some flush for you guys, don't you? No, but also I enjoyed the museum. I went there with my little sister on a flight to Canada. I was thinking I was going to be this a little. But we were in there for hours.
Yeah.
Just going through Japanese, not just African, Japanese, but everyone's shit is in there, bro. It's fucked, but London is the only place you get that. You ain't gonna go to certain countries and have everyone else's culture in there. So that's why I would say, take that little fucking diamonds in the dust still. Take yourself to the museum.
So this museum rave, African museum rave. Is this what kind of rave is on the same weekend as Carnival? Who are you gonna go to?
It's a bank holiday.
No. If it's a museum weekend, it's Saturday, Sunday.
You saying, are you gonna go?
That's a slide. Saturday, Sunday.
That's a slide, bro.
On Saturday, yeah, I'm going to the museum on Saturday.
Sunday, Monday. I mean, Sunday, Monday Carnival. Sailors Carnival.
Did that? Dead Sunday, go on Monday, innit? I'm going to the museum on Sunday.
You're talking absolute shit again.
He's not like us. There's carnival, there's museum.
Make sure you call me next time I go to this thing.
Bro, I'm telling you, fam, it's lit. Bro, I went there thinking I was going to be in there for a couple of hours, fam. I went in there for 3 or 4 hours.
Carnival days, don't call me.
Let's go carnival.
I'm not even rolling there, blood. I'm rolling to Carnival and I'm a roll out of Carnival.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was sleeping in that museum as well, but I was in there, bro. Sitting having a party, it was lit. Had my headphones in. There's a couple of music in this here. Yo, I think you can bring it there. But it was in 7-Up. Oh, anyway, I drink a 7-Up in it. Now I'm sipping 7-Up.
Whereas, like, obviously, you don't, like, all the time you watch people on YouTube, you watch your favourite artists on YouTube, and obviously getting the actual experience yourself, feeling the sound system and the actual bass, and having the actual energy of the whole crowd, and that, it's crazy, and obviously it's for a couple of hours, like, you explore in the actual festival itself, you've got different takes for different people and different vibes.
I've never been one.
Never been.
I ain't never been.
You need to hear out. What?
I've been to 51st State Festival.
That was the mountain festival.
That was mad. That was garage, house, reggae.
Did you take drugs?
That depends, doctor. What do you define as drugs?
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say.
Alcohol is the only drug I take. So you took something. Were you involved in mosh pits? Yeah. I was fucked. I can't remember nothing.
Yeah, that nigga.
The story is I was mashed up in it. There's stories in it.
There's stories.
Yeah, so have you guys ever been to any other festivals in London?
Love Box.
Oh, yeah.
Love Box.
Oh, what was that?
On my doorstep, so.
Coppenberg.
Yeah, that was lit. That was lit, bro. That was lit.
I went to the I think every borough has it when they have like them events where they have like artists come out. So I think a few years ago I went to Damon came out.
What was the name of that event though?
It was Woman Forest one. I don't know what they call it. It's something they do in every borough has it, but I don't know what they call it in each borough. But it's like you go to like your biggest park and then they go and have the tents out and everything. I can't remember what it's called. I ain't gonna lie. I just went to go see Damien. It was lit though. It was lit.
So has everyone lived in London most of their life? Yeah.
I've been in my whole life.
Born and raised.
Literally.
So at the age you are now, would you think to move out of London or stay in London for the rest of your life?
No, I'd rather move out. I'd rather move out.
Yeah. Trust me.
I think everyone's the same.
The culture outside
I'd
is
say
so much better, man.
Yeah.
But I mean, outside London is in England, not abroad. Abroad's a bit different. As you go,
That's completely different.
That's a completely different environment.
So I'm saying what talking about moving out of London.
Yeah, I'd rather move out of London.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because I've been around nights my whole life. I just want to go somewhere that's quiet.
Yeah.
That's a man who's been through a lot.
Anyone that likes merch for real, they ain't been through it now. You need peace. After you struggle for so long, not even that you struggle, when you see so much, for you to say, oh, I want my child to do the same thing, don't make sense. That's like bullshit.
I wouldn't even want to.
But wouldn't you find there'd be a new struggle that you're unknown to if you got out of London?
Perhaps, but I feel
it would be less of a struggle to be fair.
Perhaps. But we don't know. I don't know what it is. So
it's different people because they have to adapt to different environments.
It's just how you flipping go about doing that, isn't it?
For me, I'd rather stay in London the rest of my life other than move to anywhere else in England.
What's that? Like a city that you're.
And I'm a big city kid. I love living in a big city. I love the fact that there's always something in London. Weirdly enough, I do like the noise of London because it's different. I've been to the countryside before and it's just strange. You don't have to
go all the way out. You can be like in a suburb, like let's say
Essex,
yeah, like a bit of land,
or maybe a bit further out, man.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know where man's gardens look.
I just like London. It's just sort of a fast-moving city. Okay, we're a bit cold to each other.
Yeah, well, you don't need to move fast all the time.
But there's still a bit of a silence in London.
Where?
At home.
Are you thinking in the like sort of view where you're talking about yourself or you're bringing up your family?
Family as well.
So the recent events going on in London doesn't bother you?
Of course it wasn't.
That's a major impact on.
But that's life for in a big city. Do you know what I mean?
No, but I think
you still get that outside of London.
Do you know the odds of if it's going to progress or like?
Who knows? You never know.
It's pretty bad right now.
Do you know exactly?
When your children are about 18 or 15, how mad do you think it would be then?
Trust me.
That's I was going on to my next question about the
sorry.
No, if you get the
so we segue, alright, cool.
The climate that we're in at the moment was the whole phone jacking on bikes, knife crime, acid attack.
It's all a bit crazy because there's no one. I can't really put someone to. You can't put no one's name on it to blame.
Exactly.
But I would say that those that are older should speak more to the youngsters. Like, it's not necessarily how to do things, how you do it, kind of. So you have to kind of like try and let people know how to move and stuff like that. Not saying that you can avoid everything not saying that you can avoid everything bad that can happen, but if you can kind of not necessarily prepare yourself, but expect to be hit, even though you're not going to get hit.
Then expect.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know why I love that response? Because you've actually presented a solution. I feel like even the government now, everyone's looking for someone to blame. Drill music, we should ban drill music. You ban drill music, the problems are still going to be there.
I think
you're just going to make the UC
people don't have nothing to do.
That's the thing.
100%. That's what I'm saying.
We should focus more on the solution and less about who to blame. Because like you said, I think the younger generation, they need some guidance and maybe father figures and positive role models, because some of these youths just have nothing to live for. And if you've got nothing to live for, because I've been through that when I was young, when you just feel like, fuck, like, well, nothing. You're just being a bad, negative me all the time.
Exactly.
And that's what
if you manufacture yourself from that, you're going to portray it when you're along your path, innit? Obviously, certain men need a lot of guidance than other people. Some people are independent, some people need a lot of support. It's all a different type of thing, but that's what I'm trying to say. Like, if you don't get enough guidance on that, you're going to lead astray, innit?
Because it's easy for someone who's got everything going well for them, and got a lot to look forward to say, oh, look at these people, they're scum, they're idiots and stuff, but you're nice. That's where you've got your tuition paid,
and they're living in somewhere else. What kind of solutions going on over there from? It's quiet for them.
What kind of solutions do we have?
I think they need to put more. I wouldn't say put more money. I think they need to give people more opportunity. As literally KJ said it earlier, more opportunity, more things for people to do. I think the problem is, even when I was young,
what we talking about?
Youth clubs.
I was about to just say literally, because like when they're taking all the youth clubs.
Literally, because I remember I used to live up the road basically. St. Dominic's used to have a freaking youth club there. They shut that down whilst I was still growing. And at the same time, everything's not saying that crime has just started happening yesterday. It may just not have been reported as vigorously as before. There's not as many eyes, but I feel at those times there, people are more fearless. Like you walk through certain places because you know your purpose is to go somewhere else. That makes sense. But where if you're walking through certain areas and you're like looking weird and mad, like brings more attention to you, kind of. But I don't know. I haven't got the answers. I ain't gonna lie, but I feel more to do. If they have more.
That's me. That's a big start. As you said as well. Because I used to work in the youth in Hendon. Like it was good getting like kids out of schools to get to play sports.
It's true. Even just to play football. Because the thing is, it's not necessarily having something to do. It's the attitude when you're doing it.
A lot of football teams. I play amateur football. A lot of football teams are closed.
They get the freaking.
They've got no money or not. And it's like. From obviously before you come out of school, 16 to 18-year-olds are the hardest group to get into playing football.
It's true.
Because after they have nothing to do. Like obviously, if you're not in college, or you're constantly obviously in education, so it's hard to sometimes get time to play football. If you're not doing anything, if you're 16 or 18, got no money, it's expensive to play football.
Even being motivated nowadays, like sometimes, like there's even people that who are on the verge of going pro in football. Hit like 15, 16 and realise that their money is not enough, so they start making unnecessary risks.
I was about to say that. I feel like the mind is occupied on the social media nowadays, and nowadays they're flaunting the jewelry, all the Mars, Balenciagas, and the only quickest way to get this is to do certain things, isn't it? Like that's why people don't want to work a 9 to 5.
I feel that that's one of the biggest problems with a lot of these users. They feel like everything will come overnight.
Yeah.
So in my area, I'll see the youngers. Oh, bro, how'd you get that whip? I was like, this was a process.
Do you know what I mean? It's a work for it. Like that's hot blood, sweat, and sweat.
You know what I'm saying?
Blood, sweat, and tears.
Go preach for God. It was a grind. I didn't get this overnight. Do you know what I'm saying?
Well, not all the youths want to live it like that, though.
Yeah,
they don't see that, and they want it sooner.
You can't talk to these youths without showing them things. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to hear that. Or like, how can I get this tomorrow? How can I get this now?
Yeah.
So
exactly.
Yeah, we just got to change the mentality. I think like not education in the sense of school. Like I mean, like media, through media. Like talk like because of the lack of father figures, so we need to show them more things. That show them the way, show them little things that you can do this, you can do that.
Who too much show them?
I don't want to use a lot of those. You know what I'm saying? Like some of the youth, they got
so much the oldest to show the way.
The older generation.
Some oldest are lost, and is it? I said to my friends of mine, you can have 100 people talking about positivity. If you have 50 people talking about negativity grows quicker and faster.
But you know what? I feel like we like to focus on the negative because there's a lot of good youths out there to keep, and a big up to all of you lot, I'll stay out of this madness.
But like I said, the negativity of the bad side, the bad use, is in the media. You never in the news.
No, for real.
Like ITV News, London, or
there's loads of propaganda going on. I feel like not to pull a race card or anything, but like black youth and stuff they're putting our faces on a lot of like crime and stuff. But trust me, for someone who's come, done things in the past, whatever, Russia man, Albanian man, they do it. Turkish man, they're heavy in the game. You know what I'm saying?
Man do folks dirty.
But that's all I'm gonna say. But you just see blacks, we don't own planes, we don't own, we can't, to make cocaine, the raw ingredients is expensive. Do you get what I'm saying? That's why these plugs and all these men that, bring it in, these are like high-end guys that got real money. That know people that own the Botox and stuff like that. These children are broke. Do you know what I'm saying? You're just going to be the one there to get banked up and abused in jail.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, man. They like being in the position of the plug where you're fucking alright, man. You can do all you have to do is do a couple things and you're alright.
That's it. His day's work could be like he can make his day's work could be just one phone call and that's it. He's done for the day. Then the man never need up to do better things.
Trust me. I feel like a question from the class. What are you saying?
Don't you think that youth of today look at social media? Don't you think social media feeds the idea that you can get things overnight?
Oh, 100%.
For example, that kid from Walmart that did that yodeling thing, he's now got his own single, he's got content overnight. We're selling dreams to people like us around our age group that things can happen overnight. That's why young people are going to Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, because they want to get recognised. That's the shortcut. Like, for example, I'm a dancer now. Back in the day when there was no social media, we were performing at Hackney Empire to get noticed. Now I could post a 1-minute video and I could be dancing next to Chris Brown the next day. That's why people that have the idea that things can happen quickly. I'm not gonna lie.
But that's what it depends on, man. Because it depends on a one-hit wonder. Like when you go on YouTube now, you look at a video, you like it, and then you move on to the next one. Back in the day, you'd be repeating that. Timberland, you're repeating all of these genres like constantly. How long have they lived out for? Nowadays,
repeated now.
Exactly. But nowadays, it's just that one song, next song, move on to the next.
For example, why is Man's Not Hot getting invited to the royal wedding? What's he done?
What has
he done? Nothing. I'm telling you, social media.
They call him, I'm not being taught, they call him a comedian. on stage. Go on stage.
He's been working for a long while.
No. Doctor Alright.
That's a good point about you just said.
Sketch actors. Anyone could be a sketch actor. All it takes you to do a little one, like you said, 1 minute 30-second video, and you can. But I'm not shooting like Michael Dapper, but it happens a lot. So that's the hard part, because there are people that grind. I grind. I'm not looking to have a one-hit one. I'm looking to create a long career.
What they will say to you? How are you gonna knock me for trying?
Exactly.
I would never.
I'm just saying. That's not knocking them though. It's just proof that you can do one little thing and then run with it and go. Expect that hit, bro. And it's mad because when you see someone doing that, someone else is gonna think, right, yeah, I'm gonna try and do the same thing now.
What happens to hard work?
And then they just keep spreading, fam.
What happens to hard work?
But you know what? Everyone can't blow. Like, so people just get in the way, and then once you get in the way,
the thing with one hit wonder is that will Michael Dapper be the next Cat Williams? Cat Williams. No, not Cat Williams. Our Cat. Or Slim. Or Richard Blackwood. Will we give that chance? No, because everyone else will be looking for that one hit wonder. We'll just continue to be one hit wonders. You won't have a long.
You have to hope that he builds a platform from his success.
Hopefully, that's what he's doing now. So look at it. You can see it.
Let's conjure now.
Yeah, but would you ever have a legend again?
Hell no, to the no, no, no. Hell to the no, hell to the no, to the no, no, no. Hell no, no, to the no, no. Hell to the no, no, to the no, 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 no. Hell to the no, no, to the no, no, no.
That's the question. Would you ever have a legend? Would you ever have someone?
Not in his time.
In his time, you'll be like, oh, do you remember that guy? Yeah, his tracks were sick.
Social media's killed it.
Yeah, exactly. You never have another Michael Jackson after him.
As they say,
You never have another.
Yeah, it's attention span. Yeah, it's different now. Yeah, you can't focus on something.
And it's harder in a big city. It's quicker in a big city.
You have to have different variety of things for your attention span.
But then again, even to be successful, people have to be behind you anyway. Like even let's look at the American culture. Let's say someone from Atlanta, for instance. But these guys, they'll put out a song and the whole city's behind them. But the thing is, around here, everyone is still trying to make their way. I understand that, I respect that. But at the same time, if you see one of your friends doing something and you don't champion them, I don't know what kind of person you are. That's just me.
Yeah, it's true. That's true. Right, so I want to ask another couple of questions. These will be a bit more serious, because obviously, like what we were talking about before and the climate of what we have in London now. Like, I want to talk about postcode wars. Is that still a thing now?
Yeah, of course it is, man.
In certain places.
Cause they're screaming 6-7K.
Alright.
Exactly. Who's on pistol?
Who's on shit?
Who's on
Who
shit?
does this thing?
6,
Goes
7.
Croydon.
Say it louder, fam. Say it louder.
6-7.
Who goes to Croydon? Wait, don't turn up.
6-7.
Furthermore,
Say it louder. Who does the things?
674.
6-7.
Who does everything?
6-7-4.
Put the signs up. Put the signs up.
I don't know how to.
No, fuck that. You know what to do. 6 fucking 7. Put that
Show them. Gang.
It's died down a lot.
It hasn't died down.
No. This is died down. Let me talk.
I think so.
The reason why I say it's died down is because back in the day, people used to rep colours a lot more. That's what I mean.
Guys, you're claiming a colour at the moment. Can you tell me what colour that is?
Well, most of us here bang the blue in it. Blue, yeah. And it's cripping. Yeah, like it's all over the world. You might catch it in America, but around there, southwest, you know, bricks and slums. That's what it is, cripping it.
But it's just less bait. It's still bait now.
It's still bait now. Don't get twisted. It's still bait now because there's a lot of different areas within the dreams are different.
Do you know what? Yeah, do you know what? I can respect that because you've got actual areas beefing each other now.
No better. Excellent finish, more seller. How much to me book my only cause they know that I'm on camera. They want me in the bank all summer. That would have been 4 summers. So you know my favorite rapper with a you feel me? Still out there, B. Lost the stake in these things. Old friends doing like commentary, but you forgot that. Then he came over here in the man them, and that's just because.
Yeah, you see what I mean? Back in the day, it's all about the colours, what and that's what.
Yeah, I think me personally, I feel it's died down because I put it like this. As a tourist, certain places, it's not about only certain places you can't go. There'll be places that you go anyway, where it's meant to be. You'll think it's calm, and you just still got pulled up, kind of, depending on how you move and maneuver. Let's put it like that. But as I was saying, if you move around a bit, like worry about what's going on around you, obviously the wolves only go on where the energy is, kind of. So the people that are really in there like that, they can more or less tell where your energy. They'll just look at you for a little while and we'll see what you would do. If let's say they catch eye contact with you and like you're trying to dip and do all of that stuff, not saying you have to stare straight at them, but if you don't carry on doing what you're doing, then obviously they'll pounce on you. But there was always places. I never believe. Not saying that I believe this now, but I don't believe there's a place where you're safe like that. But I think back in the day it was a lot more aggressive. Like people were going from their area to another area and then putting on people constantly. So it wasn't. Nowadays it may be certain areas having a beef, cool. But back in the day, you could have someone from another area doing something.
I personally think that the whole postcode war is a misuse of power. I don't understand all these people that beef each other about where you from and all of that. If you could lead a gang, if you've got the power to lead a gang, to rush someone, if you've got the power to stab someone up, if you've got the power to do all of that, why are you putting all that energy into something negative when you could change it into something else? I think at the end of the day, a whole postcode thing, you are killing someone's life over something that is printed on your letter that you get every single day from the Royal Mail. What's the point in taking someone's life over something like you didn't buy the area? Your parents probably so happened to live in that flat because that's what they could afford back in the day. Not gonna lie, if you want to make a life out of yourself, move out, but then don't complain if someone from the area you want to live in now comes to you saying where you from, because exactly what you did. So I think it's a whole bunch of rubbish and I don't understand it. I don't know who decided to buy the key to what city and say this is my town, this is my area. No, it's not. You did not pay for it. Your parents probably did. So
it's created naturally, isn't it?
Exactly.
To live on and breed on.
Exactly.
But sometimes I feel that it's a bit deeper than that. Like as I was saying with the older generation. I may be speaking a lot this episode, but yeah.
Things has been done though. Yeah, I'm saying.
Yeah, things have happened before, and then it's kind of been inherited.
Yeah, the generation. So we got to carry it on.
Yeah, and that's
because a lot of the young generation that get involved in those sort of beefs, they don't even know how it originally started.
It's true, bro. It's just not that they like, this happened on this type of block. Man's gonna carry it on. Man live here too. Man's gotta rep it.
Yeah, I've lost
really, you don't, fam.
I know certain man that look at block and then they just start active. Like how is that possible?
They feel like that's how they got to fit in.
That's how they got to fit in. But that's what I'm saying. It's a sheep thing. It's a big sheep.
So is it learned?
It's true.
Is it learned?
Have you seen the murder rate this year, fam?
Exactly. It's not.
It's mental.
All jokes aside, that's a big thing because I feel like these youth don't even really know what they're smoking nowadays. Because you've got all these type of flavors now. Like man's got bubble gum, kush, roast chicken, what? Creative with the names and flavors, like. It's all different types of skunks. You know what I'm saying?
It's true.
Like big up the time man and the natural man.
But yeah.
joking, but I don't do them things, but flipping, yeah, do you know what? All natural, like, honestly, these you're not even asking the question, like, where it's come from. Your things come in, like, they're spraying chemicals and it's damaging the youth.
A lot of people used to spray that shit to keep it fresh, and now we're old school.
Yeah.
Not even that now.
What's the difference between the youth now to when we were youth?
I think they're a bit more fucked. Like,
I don't see kids in the playground.
What was we?
I don't see kids playing outside. Remember back when we were young, we were getting rushed for stupid shit by the older guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Remember, we were under discipline.
Exactly.
The older guys now, they seem to be more gearing it on.
Yeah. Are we not the older guys now?
Yeah, we are the old guys.
That's what I'm saying. So they must be taking their emotion from you and then bringing it into now.
Exactly.
A lot has changed since our generation.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? Because
There's no innocence no more.
and a lot of people now, because you like the social media and the internet has changed things. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some of these youths are getting money a lot quicker now, a lot younger now. Do you get what I'm saying?
Envy and jealousy. A lot of envy and jealousy.
Why do you see a 13-year-old with an iPhone? Why?
Because it's fashionable now.
Like having swag was like jeans. Like if you were doing the jeans thing, but swag now is like Ferragamo. All these use them but more the Italian designers.
People used to get dressed if you had a Nike thing in your head.
Yeah, that ticket the side.
You see, using Gucci and like, what do you know about Gucci, big man?
Yeah.
You couldn't go to Selfridges and go to, could you go to the Gucci store and have it up? You couldn't do nothing. All you can afford is an accessory, the belt. You could actually afford a Gucci shirt or Gucci loafers or even Gucci socks.
Yeah. There's a lot of motivations for the family.
It's different now.
Yeah.
Very
A lot of
different
motivations for it, man. But I don't know, man. I have no answers again. But I think it starts from, it's bottom up and top down. So at home you have to be very wary. You have to teach for instance, if you have a little brother, little sister, you have to teach them well. Make sure they can navigate in the streets. It's not about saying this is what you have to do to be safe, but try and make them be outside as much as possible and try and tell them to. This is to be honest. I put it like this because I feel one of the main problems is some people are not even outside. They're on the internet doing something.
No, it's a very good point. Yeah. But think about it now as young parents growing up. Will they feel safe letting their children go out?
You have to teach them how to move. It's top down to obviously.
Because now these youths are just stabbing, people anywhere.
But then you're risking the main thing over fate. You can't tell what fate is. You can't tell if your child's gonna get stabbed up.
If you lock your child inside, it's even worse.
Oh no! Exactly. You're restricting them from outside.
Yeah. No way.
But yeah, I don't know. I think those as elders have to do their job, and those as parents have to do their job too. Because if you're too busy showing your child is gonna break loose anyway.
Exactly.
If the elders are not telling people valuable information, they're gonna be anyway. So you have to try and find a balance. To be honest.
Yeah, that's the key word, balance.
Yeah, so I feel like a lot of young youths these days, they've got like a lot of determination, willpower and strength, but I feel like that they, as you said, they don't have the right guidance to push them into the right mindset for work. So they think the work is on the other side to get you involved when they should be actually getting into companies, businesses and assets, but they just all know about is drugs and
or even grow something themselves. Like,
see what I mean?
I think as parents we get, I mean, they can say as parents that I ain't got a child, but when you have children, I think you should pass down stuff. It's not just information, but pass down something that they can hold. Try and teach them, because I ain't gonna lie, there's certain things that I wish my parents had told me when I was young. No disrespect, my own dad, I'm not gonna swear that. But yeah, there's certain things I wish that they told me. Literally, I'm probably gonna get beats anyway, I have to stand here. But yeah, freaking, I wish they told me certain things, because then it can prepare you for what's gonna happen. That makes sense. It's not always a thing of you say to your child, oh, it's gonna be different when you go outside. That's not enough. You need to try and be as vocal and very on top of whatever the situation may be. Like, try and give as much information as you can, man. I'm trying to be a great guy, just saying.
I've got one last question. It's a bit of a big question, but get answered. Let's say you're abroad, yeah? You're in another country and you're talking to someone, they say, oh, you're from London. What's London like? What positives and negatives would you tell them? We'll start with
first, I'll probably start with the negatives first. I don't like shit. I'm not gonna sell anyone dreams. I'm just gonna tell them how raw and real it is from the jump. People get gas when they think, right, you're from London, that's the life and that. But really, when you live there, you know it's really not the life, innit? Like, it's really not tea and crumpets, innit? Like, you don't think we're sitting at the table and chatting like the Queen and waving hands and eating crumpets and one of the things they were showing cubes. It's not really like that. I would have told him about the crime rate. From one, they probably wouldn't even ask about the positives afterwards because I'm gonna tell you, it's rather fucked up to be fair. The crime rate's kind of high. You got a possibility of getting stabbed, shot, or run over, anything. So you might get rid of every second. Literally every second, every road you take. There's no guarantee in your life over here, so it's not as safe as it might be. But then on the flip side of things, there's positives that there's a whole lot of parties, you can get shit faced at any time of the day. That's it, there's a whole bunch of nightlife and decent food.
KJ?
I agree completely. There's like exactly what he said, the whole nightlife. There's a lot of opportunities, but as you said, you have to let them know about the present time, innit? Like what's going on right now. Quite frankly, I would prefer to live abroad.
Bro, you're not saying I don't live in the purge.
You wouldn't prefer to live abroad, bro?
No.
You don't like beach and sand and sun? Like your sun?
Pure men in there.
What'd you get out of that? Sanity, fam. Peace, tranquility, fam.
Will not get bored.
And
if you get the same thing,
foreign gal. Straight up. Island gal. Oh.
Wouldn't that get boring though?
No, never. Bear things. Bear gal. I like the bear island gal.
I like the versatility of London.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That sounds easy.
It's like you live with every day, innit?
That's how you like to live. I like my fruits fresh. I go teeth off someone's tree.
Organic from the
I can't do that here.
Off the tree.
See me?
I just like this. It's just there's always something different to do. Nobody's the same in London. Do you know what I mean?
I feel like if you have you been to the Caribbean? Have you been to the Caribbean?
No, I've been to it.
Alright, cool. So when you go there, I feel like you have a different perception.
No,
trust me.
I'm a real city boy. I love big cities. It's just how I live. I mean, I love the noise. I like the fast moving places. Some noise.
That's what I'm saying.
London's unique, man. There's not.
I think that fast moving is a perception.
I've been to 27 countries in the world. Yeah. There's nothing like London. Nothing comes close.
I think 27 countries and not the Caribbean.
That's something to contemplate about.
It's at this point, man.
I'm tomorrow because I'm offended for a few people.
I'm not even offended, I'm just hurt. Like, bro, how can you skip to it? What was you going to Europe or something? Like,
the Middle East, not to do the ISIS.
Obviously, listen, not to do ISIS. I'm done.
North Africa, the Middle East, Asia, North America, Africa.
You got to experience the Caribbean, and before you say that you would rather live in London, trust me, I promise you.
New York?
It's similar, but
no, New York's worse than London.
No, but it's similar the way they live.
We've got a higher crime rate than New York for God's sake.
Now, yeah, just recently.
But why are you not always talking about the crime?
What? I'm not trying to.
I live in London. I live in London. I walk out in London. I've never been stabbed. I've never been shot. I'm not stabbed. I'm not lucky. I just live in London. Touch wood, boy. I just live in London. I live right. Do you know what I mean? I don't. I don't conduct myself. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
The rate of people getting caught by stray or stabbed accidentally is not as high as people in certain worlds. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you kind of put yourself in that circle. You know what I mean? You can live in certain parts of London and never be in trouble. You can live around certain people, and I've never been in trouble. I've lived around certain people, like, I've never been in trouble. I'm an intelligent person, do you know what I mean?
I can carry yourself.
It's exactly, it's the person's decision. It's always the person's decision. You can blame the parent, you can blame the area. Yes, your parents the way you teach you and you're a product of your area, but then again, the decision always comes down to the person. I can hate you, yeah? It's not my background that's made you stab me. It's not made me stab you. It's me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So because I do believe the hood is a mentality. You just got a lot of men with that same mentality around each other.
How can you listen? There's no offense.
It's around the place.
How can you live this?
Same.
Like people say, oh, it's gully, it's ghetto. London isn't. It's not that hard. Like, I've been to certain places in the world. It's fucked up.
Because I said people have to focus on the negative. You know,
I'm not gonna lie, that's what the system sell us, you know.
But listen to this again. That's why you gotta watch the news.
And that's why I keep into social shit.
Because they're putting out stories and pushing out things to warp your mind and, you know, make.
On the flip side, when I was in Palestine.
So one second, bro. The stabbing thing, it's alarming, but from the age of 16, 17, I've had friends that have been in hospital stabbed, and that's never touched the media. They choose what they want to push.
Exactly.
That's true. Like when I was in Palestine, someone said to me, when you go back home, tell the people about it, it's not what the news tell you. And it's the same back, and we've got to do the same back. Like, we're not fucking living in some fucking Gotham City, do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? It's like, it has its ugliness, like I said before, it has its ugliness and its beauty. Like, we need to talk more. There's a lot of positives in London. Yeah, there's a fuckload of shit that goes on. It's the same in every fucking city, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me stop.
Yeah.
Okay, what about you, Nathan? If I'm bowling that ass, tell me about London. What's it like in London? Tell me the positivities and the negativities.
I wouldn't focus too much on negativity because again,
that energy, bro.
Yeah, you have to keep. I think, like I said, when I have my relatives over, it's more or less what you're here for, like what you're here to do. Like, not saying that every tourist is gonna get hurt. Like, I've saw one video, I've seen a video of the Asian one running for no reason from the black guy. Oh yeah. No, the guy when he chases him, he's like, why are you running? She ran for a good 100 meters.
He's barking like a dog in the video, and she's just screaming and running.
But then, like I said, it's the propaganda with the media. Because if she's reading articles about this black vegan, they're writing all this. Think about how she's gonna be thinking when she leaves her house.
Their tourist board is a bit mad, and them sides I won't even say the background, but it was a bit. They say that's what it says in their tourist guide, but if I can't find proof of it, I can't say that. But yeah, freaking. What I'll say is for now is just gotta try it. The same way it's bad here, it's bad everywhere else. There's no place where 100% no crime, no nothing. So I believe it's just know what you're here for and move accordingly, man. But I wouldn't put the negative first. I'll say it's a great place, depending on what you want to do. It's up to you, innit? So if you're here for the wrong reasons, then obviously that's what will come. If you're here for the right reasons, then you'll be alright, I feel.
Is there more of an alleyway in London, that kind of stuff? Positive and negatives?
Of course, because let's say like a Shoreditch, for instance, you can go, everyone's been at Shoreditch. You can go out of Shoreditch, and then as soon as you leave the club, you can go left. But that's the best place to rave. Yeah, it's the best place to rave though. It just depends on the situation, really. You can never take fate out of a situation. If it's meant to happen, it's meant to happen. But if, let's say, it's not meant to happen, it's not going to happen, hopefully. You try and keep yourself as safe as possible, you just have to know how to move, really.
Yeah.
I won't put the negatives too far out there. I'll just say, obviously, same as it is here, probably the same as it is over there, so I'll be wise, be smart.
I like that. Anyone else want to add anything?
I think... More questions?
Go on.
I got my opinion.
Go on.
I think London is a place that you could use or abuse. I think that you could use London because London is the most multicultural place that you could be, and it opens your mind up to different cultures. I could be Caribbean, I could go to an Indian shop, I could go to an African shop, I could learn different cultures whilst being in London. I can't necessarily do that if I'm in Australia or if I'm in India, just like this. It's the most multicultural place, so you are less likely to be ignorant to someone because you are open, you are born into a multicultural place. We're very lucky for that. Also, I know everyone's not pro-government and that, but we are lucky to have even benefits offered to us when people in Syria are dying because they don't have national health insurance. So I'm saying there's good things to London. On the flip side, it's a very busy place and you need to have a strong mentality if you want to make it in London. I feel like it is sink or swim when you get to a certain age, and if you really want to make something out of your life, best believe you have high competition in London because everyone wants to do the exact same thing. So it's a use or abuse thing. So
let's keep swimming.
Yeah, you did put a point out.
stay woke.
I said, well, it's quite a good episode to talk about. Obviously, we're all Londoners to talk about our own city, and I'd say thank you everyone for watching. Follow us on the Instagram, the YouTube, Snapchat.
Instagram in there.
Special guest
KJ_solo.
about Snapchat.
KJ_solo.
Phone number KJ_solo.
Yeah, man. Thanks for watching, man. And we appreciate the comments.
Yeah, especially if you're.
So we can't reply to all of them, but
if you're from London or not from London, and you experience London, let us know. Obviously, we can only take it from a Londoner perspective. It's nice to know about our city, from people not from our city.
Nathan, we're talking about the comment episode.
Yeah, we're gonna go through. We'll go through the comments
The
and
top
respond to them.
comments.
Yeah.
We'll pull out and we'll have a chat.
And yeah, definitely do a lost tape somehow or something.
We'll do an episode on just the comments, innit?
Because we had some interesting ones.
Yeah, some really interesting.
What was the name? Crazy
Clowns. Yeah.
So the top name.
Highlighted it, yeah.
Definitely highlighted. But yeah, it's always opportunity for discussion. So definitely. And if you're coming from abroad into London and you want to do this episode, you can rebuttal it.
Hopefully these guys haven't scared you off London. Not selling it at all.
But yeah, it's no negative.
Come on with us, we'll show you the good side of London.
Ask Nico, innit?
Big up Nico, man. Trust me, every time.
Green grass.
Alright, thank you. Bless.